Hi, my name is Dr Besser. I am a cataract and refractive surgeon in Los Angeles. And today we're going to be talking about the basic structures of the human eye. So as we can see, here's the eye, it has the external structures. The front part of the eye, the clear part here, is called the cornea. And that basically starts to bend the light and start to focus it on the internal structures inside of the eye so we can see. The white part of the eye, which gives the eye structure, is called the sclera, and that essentially just is a supporting structure of the eye. As we can see, there are 6 muscles on the surface of the eye, 2 that make the eye go left and right, 2 that make the eye go up and down, and there's actually 2 that come at an angle called the oblique muscles that allow the eye to rotate this way and that way. So as we look inside of the eye, we've already discussed the cornea, and so we have the iris, which is the brown part of the eye, or blue or hazel, etc. And that how it encompasses the pupil, which is generally black inside of the eye when you're looking at it, because all of the light that comes inside gets internally absorbed. And so that's why the pupil is black. The iris, as it opens and closes, it has muscles that allow and regulate light to come into the eye. Behind that, we have the lens. The lens is a structure that can actually change shape as we're younger. That also helps to focus the light, but it also allows us to be able to transition from distance to near vision. And that lens is held in place by little fibers that are back here, unfortunately not seen in the model, but those fibers are called zonules. And on the edge back here, there's a ciliary body. The ciliary body is a gland that produces fluid known as the aqueous fluid, and that regulates the pressure of the eye itself. The ciliary body is also a little muscle that pulls and relaxes in order to allow the lens to change shape so that we can make that transition between distance to near vision. In the space here inside of the eye, there's a jelly known as the vitreous. And the vitreous basically fills this cavity until we get a little older, to about 50, 60, and the jelly can liquefy and there can be some pathology due to that. The retina lines the inside of the back part of the eye, and this is composed of millions of small cells similar to pixels in a camera. And as the light comes through, those retina cells then transmit their information via individual little fibers that come together here at the optic nerve, and that goes back to the brain in order the brain can interpret what it is that you're seeing. Furthermore, the retina has 2 circulations. It has vessels that go through the optic nerve and then feed the inner part of the retina here. And then as in the model here, you can see that there is outside circulation, which is known as the choroid. And so the choroid gives the blood flow to the outer part of the retina itself. I'm Dr Besser. Those are the very basic structures of the human eye, and we'll look more in depth into each one of them in subsequent lectures. Thank you.